Oh, man. Get away from him. Oh, and here comes some more. Whoa, Desire Demon. Ah, getting crowded there. Okay, Desire Demon's gone.
Go down. Come on. Now.
Emmerich does not strike me necessarily as a person who would be hounded by a Desire Demon, which means someone else sent it.
You are not enough. Let's finish this. Gotcha.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
I can't be certain of anything. Gascard may have tricked me.
Then we need to find him. Do you know where he is?
Again, there's still a chance that Gascard is not the actual killer. So we may want to talk to him ourselves rather than send the police after him.
He didn't tell me where he was going.
Let's hope he's not the killer then. We'll track Gascard down just to be safe.
My guardsman will find Alessa, the woman who was with Gascard. She might still be in danger.
Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
I like the idea of that Templar following us all the way down here at night, just so that she can run on screen at the end of the fight and say, "Oh, he was right." Now, this is another temporary screen, so I'm just going to quickly loot the area. And for some reason, the battle music has decided it just wants to keep going. Let's see. Of course, now it's playing with the normal music, and so there's this huge dissonance in the soundtrack. Oh well, it'll probably clear up once we leave this area. Poor Emmerich. I think that's it. No more loot to be found. So let's head back. There we go. Alright, what do we got left now? We have the Kunari issues, and we have a whole bunch of stuff to find for the herbalist, but again, I'll just do that off screen as normal. Let's deal with what's known as the Black Powder Courtesy, I believe. We've basically taken care of what Aveline asked us to do, so now let's take care of what the Viscount asked us to deal with, which was that the Arishok had sent for us personally, which is something that he had never done before. We have a Kunari who's apparently got a quest for us.
You are Hawke. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
So, if we happen to pass by the Wounded Coast, we can have a look and see if we can find out what happened to him. Alright. let's see. It's a quest marker for the Underground Railroad over here. So let's go ahead and check that out really quick. I think then I'm going to switch up my party for the next major mission here.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard serial.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start as Big Finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Varric is a master of fan fiction.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawke. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about... The queasy crow flies at midnight.
How about... The smart mouth for Eldon gets slapped across the face? The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Alright, so that was just to introduce us to the the board here. So this is where you can get various side quests. Again, I probably won't do those on camera if I choose to do them, because they don't really further the plot that much. Just gives you a little bit more feeling of how oppressed the mages are feeling in Kirkwall right now. Okay, now I'm going to switch up the party. This is going to have to do with the Qunari. So let's see. I'll put in Fenris then, and of course we can't bring in Isabella because she'll just think, "Oh, I have something to do," and she'll run off again. And we'll keep Anders around as our mage. And put Aveline there instead then. Let's see what the Arishok wants.
You are allowed, Basra, until the Arishok declares otherwise.
Hello, Mr. Sunshine.
Sarah Hawke.
Messer?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawke. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawke. You will want to hunt him.
It took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlock, but only he chose to delude himself beyond no. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool? I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
So, how dangerous does this fake mixture become?
It is not a threat to Kunari. For your kind, it is as dangerous as those who breathe it.
Can you elaborate?
The gas kills, but first it turns allies against their own in blind rage. So, the greater the skill of those sent against us, the more dangerous they become to their own people.
Hard to control at the best of times.
It is no longer our problem.
So not only have the Kunari invented gunpowder, but they've gone the next step and invented chemical warfare.
You made your hate for this city clear 3 years ago. Why give me this warning?
I don't call anyone in Kirkwall an ally or even a good rival. But you have shown competence. The day comes when the Qun will demand an accounting. Until then, I will show respect to the most promising among you.
So you just leave the decoy laying around?
We did not make it easy. 3 Kunari died defending it, enough to impart a sense of worth. If the real formula were at risk, the Qun would demand that we protect it to the last of us.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
I have long thought this city would destroy itself. This would only hasten the inevitable. Panahedan, Hawke. I do not hope you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good bet.
I'd agree with that. That's the best you can hope from the Arishok, is that he hopes that you do not die. Well, that means it's Dark Town for us, if we want to check out the coterie. Yep. Javaris, in case you don't remember, of course, is the dwarf who tried to get the recipe for the gunpowder in the first place.
You're glaring, Anders. Is there a reason, or is it one of your moods?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly mage-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me. Credit where it's due.
Touché. Let's do it this way. Yes. There's a representative of the coterie.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he's skipped with dues outstanding, so up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
Yes, it does seem that he's been making some friends. Although, I'm not really surprised. Alright, well, let's see if we can find him. What do we got down here? Carta? It's Carta. Okay. Hello? There we go. That's what I want to do. Aveline, you handle some of that. So, I wonder if there's maybe some competition going on to see who can get this recipe first. Or another possibility could be that Javaris has decided that in order to get out of town, he needs some help, since the Coterie is after him, and perhaps hired the Carta as bodyguards. I guess we'll find out one way or the other when we actually find him. There's a good amount of these thugs here. Ah! Go away. There we go. Okay, let's just loot the battlefield while everyone else is cleaning up. Oh, that didn't take long. Oops, excuse me, fellas. Aveline, out of the way. I must go the right way, or else we're going to be in here for... Well, actually, no, this is a dead end. But these dead ends usually have something at the end of them. Like money, or spiders, apparently. Why not? Let's see, anything on the other side? Got a crate.
Victory.
Oh, was that it? Oh, boo. Here I thought it'd be something worth coming over here for. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So that was the gimmick. If you came down here first, instead of just running up to the Coterie thugs, you could have just blasted them with that fire. Ah, well, good to know for next time. Anyway, let's see. Actually, we want to go down. Ah, this map is confounding me. Okay, we want to go this way. Ugh, I should have known that. Do 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 do. Barrel and sack with nothing. Every once in a while, there's something that's good that's just randomly placed somewhere. So I always feel obligated to check. Looks like our next ambush point. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's Anders. I thought maybe one of the enemies was behind me crying out. And there's a lot of these guys.
Another ball.
I need to get Hawke some more just straight out damaging attacks. Find myself running out pretty quick. Having to wait for cooldowns. Need to lower her aggression factor as well. Because the enemies keep coming after her, and she is not a melee fighter. I might try to check the Black Emporium again to see if they have any additional items that might lower aggression. Ooh, Superior Greatsword. Fenris, is that something you want? Yeah, I'll go with that. Looks a lot less goofy than that huge maul. And okay, now we're just down to mercenaries. are. See if I can line them up. Nice. And chest. Ah, ship in a bottle. Good. That is a gift for Isabella. So we will give that to her after this mission is over. Let's see, anything up here? Belt. Rune. Recipe. Anything else? Crates, of course. Something's down here. Oh, deep mushroom. And
that should do it.
Ornate enchanted staff. I think Hawke has now had high enough cunning that she can pretty much unlock every single chest in the game. So that's good to know. We've taken care of that. It's still nice to increase cunning, though, because it continues to increase your chance of getting critical hits. Since Hawke doesn't do a ton of damage per hit as an archer, that's really nice to have most of them be critical. Alright, we are now out of the cave, so Mr. Tintop needs to be around here somewhere. Let's see. Anyone else? I'll just start looting. Well, that's strange for that tutorial to come up just now. We are way into the game. Aw, Anders, did you bite off more than you can chew? Oh well. He'll get back up as soon as the battle is over here. That's exactly why I need to get those resurrect potions.
Calm
There he
yourself,
is.
Javaris. You're not dead yet.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
Wait, you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. Then out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Better luck wherever you're bound, Javaris. The farther, the better.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
The guy just can't ever catch a break. And by the way, if you as a player or you feel the character you're playing has had quite enough of Javis, you can just kill him right there. It actually can be kind of funny. But do a quick look around here. So apparently he wasn't the thief. Once again, we have the person we're running after not be the culprit. I'm sure Hawke is starting to get tired of that. Anything up on this end? Nope. That's disappointing. Oh, and we need to give poor Anders injury kit, since he took a fall back there. There we go. I really need to increase his constitution. He has way too little hit points for being a healer. Alright, this is our way out. And we're going to Lowtown. I think so. Oh, it can be day or night. Okay. Someone else has stolen from the Canary.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Let's hope this elf didn't try to make enough powder to sell.
Didn't sound like a merchant to me. Let's go. Maker.
Ugh.
We need to stop this mist. Find the source.
So what you have to do is you run around the map. You
should do the trick on those barrels.
Find these latches and then seal the barrels using them. And every time you do, friends come out to play. And of course, in this case, these are all people who have been driven mad by the gas. Now, one of the annoying things about this quest is that the latch to seal the next barrel will often not make its appearance until you've cleared out all of the current hostiles. The quarters are close, though, so you don't have to go too far to find out where any remaining enemies are hiding, if any. But this is kind of a gauntlet-like scenario. There's our steel latch. And sometimes they're hard to pick up. For some reason, the mouse doesn't like scrolling over there. Scrolling over to be active to actually pick it up. I've had some times where I've had to be really, really careful about where to put
I'm not sure
where to put the mouse to be able to pick up the latch. Alright, everyone's taking some hits here, so I think it's potion time for everybody. Except Aveline, she's doing fine.
Time for a potion.
Yes, it is, Fenris. Alright. That's because, of course, I believe you slowly lose health if you're in the area where the mist is. Not to mention you're being sniped at from all these various enemies all over the place. Oh, steel latch, where are you? Not yet. Come on. There we go.
Nicely done. The Arishok was right. The poison got the thieves.
I'll take comfort in his certainty. When this is over.
Oh, this is what I mean about having Anders, get out of the way. There we go. I don't know why it's so tricky sometimes. Almost done here. one-shot these guys.
Now you fall.
Almost. Okay.
I'll deal with this.
Ah! Wow. Smacked him in the face and froze him in mid-stagger. That's impressive, Anders. Oh, no. No way. Ouch.
That's enough.
I think this guy must have the latch here. Just have one more to seal him. We'll be done with this. No, that's not it. Come on. I'll have to go hunt for it. Oh. How did it end up back over here? That's weird. Okay, one more barrel.
Easy. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
Is that Sarah Hawke? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
Explain yourself, now.
Khanari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Khanari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Khanari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Oh, she's gone off the deep end. But yes, this sets up something that's going to be pretty important near the end of the act, which is that not only do the Chantry have agents who are trying to work against the Khanari, as we saw in Act 1, but a lot of elves who feel, well, and you can't really blame them, completely disenfranchised by by humans and human civilizations, where they are often enslaved or at least trodden upon, have decided to, well, some of them have decided to embrace the way of the Khanari, where, you know, because the Khanari don't really care whether you're an elf or a human or whatever. They give you a purpose suiting your abilities. At least
was right.
that's the claim.
And wrong. You need to know about this.
And once again, the music is playing out of control. Weird. But anyway, so the elves are converting to the Qun to try to make themselves a better life. And a lot of the elves who, I guess, want to rebuild all elven culture feel like the Khanari are a threat to them. Hello, guards. Huh. I think they still think the quest is on, because that would have started a cutscene if they hadn't done that before. So, what I think I'm going to do is to see, yeah, I can save it here. I'm going to save it here and see if the restart actually gets this quest finished up, so that we don't have this glitch anymore. Alright, we're back. And Battle music is gone, so hopefully we sorted out that little glitch.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Messiah Hawke.
And of course, I found out later when I was messing around here that it wasn't that there was supposed to be a cutscene here. It was just I was supposed to use the door, and I didn't. But at least the restart helped on that weird music glitch. So now we go back to the Arishok and tell him the interesting drama that just played out here.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You keep going on about that, but never say anything.
Should I argue the wind? Very well. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah. Well, so we know that something has been stolen from them. We don't know what, but that is what has kept them here all this time. And it's kind of nice to see the Arishok's stoic mask begin to crack somewhat after all these years of frustration on his part. You could also feel the intense sense of guilt he has that whatever was stolen from them was done under his command, so he feels personally responsible. It's those nice little touches. Good work by the voice actor there. Alright, now time to report to the Viscount. And I think after that we'll do some side quests. Maybe even start a little piece of DLC.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Qunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Okay, had a couple of us gain some levels here. I'll just do that really quick. So, yeah, apparently the Arishok was trying to do something to smooth out relations, and that appears to have blown up in everybody's face. Oh, we have an extra specialization point here for Hawke, so let's see what we can do about that. Let's see, Hawke, abilities, yes, one of the specialization point. So we can open up one more tree as Hawke. Don't think Duelist is really going to cut it since we're ranged attackers, so I guess we'll go with Shadow. Alright. So we can continue the main quest here, but I think before I do that, you can see that a good number of side quests have opened up, so I think I'm going to work on that. And I think I'll start that as a new chapter. So I'm going to go ahead and end this chapter here, and we'll pick it up in the next chapter. So until then, fellow adventurers, take care.